Welcome to MNOW's Allergy Prediction Market Competition. This short video will familiarize you with how the site operates, the tools used to enter forecasts, and how points are earned. The first step is to click on the Forecast tab at the top of the page, which will take you to a short 6-slide background presentation. After viewing the 6 slides, click on the Continue button to begin forecasting. The forecasting dashboard displays all the questions that you are invited to predict. For some of these questions, I have already entered a forecast. For example, discontinuation rate after 90 days. In each case, my high-low forecast is plotted against the gray background displayed on the graph, and also numerically in the blue boxes here at the bottom. With any question for which I have already submitted a forecast, I can click on the Consensus button to see the aggregate prediction of all participants. I can also click on the Trend button to see the trend over time. Most questions are accompanied by reference or historical data to help guide your predictions. Returning to the dashboard, there are questions for which I have not made a forecast. So I select share of nasal aerosol formulation. This question asks to predict the share of all nasal aerosol steroid formulations 6 months after launch. Again, for this question, I am given historical reference data to guide my prediction. To make a forecast, I click on the chart. When I click, it defines a forecast range. A slider appears with left and right handles. Using the mouse pointer, I can move my forecast up or down, or narrow or widen the range. By narrowing the range, I can make it more precise. Widening it, I make it less precise. You will notice that the height of the rectangle changes when I narrow or widen my forecast. The height indicates the number of points I can win on how much risk I am willing to take. A more precise forecast yields more points if the actual outcome falls within my selected range. The number of points earned per day that my forecast is in place is shown here at the top, 143 in this case. As you can see, it changes as I widen or narrow my forecast. So the number of points that I can win will depend on 3 factors: having the actual outcome fall within my selected range, choosing the narrowest range that I am comfortable with, and making my forecast early in the competition so that I can increase the number of days that I can earn points if my forecast turns out to be correct. When I am ready to validate my forecast, I simply click on the Submit button, which takes me to the next question to forecast. I can, of course, revisit and update some of my earlier forecasts at any time if I have changed my mind for any reason. Again, click on the Submit button. Remember that the site is open 24 hours a day to make or change your forecasts. You can enter your forecast anytime between now and the end of December 2012. A leaderboard showing all the rankings will be displayed once the actual outcomes become known. Note that only anonymous screen names are displayed. And finally, you can return to the slide presentation at any time. That's it. If you have any questions of a general or technical nature, please click on the Contact and Support tab. Enjoy the friendly competition and good luck.